mateys, the mail showed up, and today we've got an unboxing to do, and I got to tell ya, this one's a first. It's my second unboxing. We've actually opened one of these before, but it was kind of a prototype, so we're gonna do a little comparison. Now that it's all funded and mass-produced and all. Just, to see how the final compares to the work in progress. And obviously, I think it's pretty cool that they've got their own box with their own, label right on there. Cannot be repurposed. Well, it can, but you know what I mean. So here's the booty inside. It's even got little shoulder things to keep it from, wiggling around. That's some attention to detail. Exclusive sturdy treasures and timeless artwork. Lying Pirates Deluxe Edition, including the expansion, Curse of the Dead. We talked about this one a while back. What, a year, 2 years? I don't know. Time flies when you're having rum. Important thing is to get this unwrapped so good times can be had. Assuming I win the game, of course. Yeep. Oh, crooked. I think I'd be better at that by now. Pirata Codex looks familiar. All right, here's something interesting that answers a question I had. It says, and that was, really weird, caring for your bamboo cups. Because if you remember the game from before, it's got some pretty neat parts and pieces. Not intended for consuming food or drinks. It's probably important to tell people that, because they're cups. In the 80s, they might have been ashtrays. This is all about anti-mold and trying to keep them dry. All right, so keep your bamboo dry. Let's see, this says, The Legend. And so does this. Taking these off. That's better. Because now I can see that it actually says Tile Legend, and legend has a couple of different meanings. They look to be the same. Maybe it's just so each player can have their own copy? Anywho, I remember this. It's got a board what's like one thing stuck to another thing, but it all worked out. So, look at this. It's got a little deck box for action cards. You kind of puff this out and you fold these over. This becomes the bottom and this becomes the hat. Don't get them mixed up. That could be stinky. Place for special in action dice, also familiar. Yep, seems like old times. Always loved the old artwork, and it does look like they are eager to fall out of there. In fact, this one is already missing 3. I found 1. I'll count them later. Oh, there you are. And the cloth bag is back. Regular D6s, and look, they take precautions. Sleeves! I don't think they had that before. Cool. Card pack, kind of thing that'll end up in here. Coasters, the memory fails, but I did feel like they were double-sided before. That could be a difference. Or the rum just, pew! There's another one hiding down here. More cards for keeping things random. And then, mini cups. Looks like 6. This is a neat set. Okay, that is quite a difference. 2 things I want to point out about this. First of all, feels like it's upside down. And I don't know, maybe I've got it wrong, but it seems to me that that's the larger area, that's the smaller area, and if you put that where I would put it, it looks like that. But on the other hand, if it's liar's dice, know what I mean? So, there you go. Also, last time I seem to remember that they were burned in there with super dark letters. Now it's kind of the opposite. It's more precise, but maybe harder to read from a distance. And maybe the upside downness is a safety thing to keep you from putting your drink in it and saying, what does that say? I might have had a few too many. Anyway, all right, I am seeing the old, let's see, these would be the 3D ships. I remember you. Special dice. Everything with its own little packet. They're really serious about this anti-mold thing. Ooh, there they are. You hear it? Clink, clink, clink. Metal coins. That's always a deal maker. So you got ye old big 'un and a whole bunch of wee ones. Oh, so satisfying. This one is empty. This one is not. More special dice to accumulate as you go. Well, some subtle, mostly cosmetic as best as I can tell differences, but for the most part, it looks like they delivered exactly what they said they were going to. Thanks for watching our unboxing of our copy of the Deluxe Edition. Was that a Freudian slip? Deluxe Edition of Lying Pirates, which, games also qualify as an addiction. Thanks for watching, mateys. Yeah.